want to finish that.
I'd like to welcome you back to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Richard Burton, superstar, musician, activist. He was one hell of a Sandtown activist. I know for myself and for a lot of other people, you have been a blessing around here. You even risked your life trying to fight crime. That was back in the 90s. I'll never forget that.
Long time, man.
You never let me play the piano anymore. But that baby grand.
Donnie, you ever feel like a surgeon?
But you all right with me.
Imagine a hospital, and I feel like I'm a surgeon, but I'm working in the cafeteria. That's how I feel in my city right now. Like, I know I can help, but sometimes people, even if you have some of the answers, if it didn't come from them, somebody on their staff, or whatever, they don't want to utilize that. And I'm telling you, the answers are with people, man. They live it every day.
So, who's going to win the mayor's race?
I have no idea. I don't even think we've seen all the candidates yet.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I heard.
Who's winning?
I can't say. I know who I like. I know many of them. I like many of them. I like their platforms, but I don't know, Donnie. I'm not feeling the excitement I should be feeling right now. And it's still early.
Relatively, 3 months out, April 28th.
Now, it's a way to look at it like this. If people want new, they want a new face. They just want to be done with the old.
People want these murders.
That's what I'm about to say. Let me finish. Then they may look at a TJ or Mary Washington or someone like that. But if people are saying to themselves, we're sick and tired of these murders right now, then Sheila needs to be in office. I mean, because she's the only one that has the proven record of bringing down the crime rate. I mean, let's be real. I mean, what are we really, worried about? So, there's many ways you can look at it.
Wow.
I watched the last town hall. I thought TJ did very well. I thought Sheila did well. I don't know, Brandon Scott called him, man. That's the guy that I wanted to help. Talk to him about this $50,000 little campaign he wanted to do, but he never called back. Jack never called back. Been knowing him 30 years. I don't know, man. It's very early.
Let me ask you this. Which of the mayoral campaigns understand business? And let me tell you why I asked that. You have a small business. I have a small business. This is a city in America. America is based on capitalism. Who understand? I always ask myself, who understands business? I mean, the fact that we gotta eat.
Right.
When you are producing music, it's gotta pay for itself. It's gotta be, gotta have a profit. And so you got all of these black elected officials that sometimes don't seem to understand the need to support black businesses.
Well, first of all, we have to have somebody that care and is passionate. If you're not passionate about your people, and I'm not talking about just black or white.
Baltimoreans.
I'm talking about Baltimoreans, man. If you don't really care about your people, you're not going to make it. You're just wasting everybody's time. I mean, this is how you can tell if someone cares about their people. You can drive 32 blocks. It's a food desert. The only market you'll find over here on Pennsylvania Avenue, and we don't have the same type of quality goods that they have out in Towson. I went and got some Fruit Loops. I didn't read the box carefully, and them things, man, I poured milk in it. It looked like a milkshake. It just dissolved. We don't have the fresh vegetables like they have. I mean, come on, man. It's insane. So how can our kids grow up? Man,
so this is a malnourished, not just community, sector of town.
When the enemy hits, he hits you everywhere.
Malnourished sector of town. I mean,
yes.
Cats eating Cheetos and Annihilators for breakfast.
Right. And
how can school be a priority?
Man, when their diet is Hot Pockets, oodles and noodles, fixed 50 different type of ways, they're not getting the proper nutrition for their brains to be able. Even when they go to school, how can kids think? How can they learn? They're not getting the proper nutrition. Come on now, we
vacant houses. We got vacant houses here in Sandtown.
I look at them as vacant opportunities, because that's an opportunity for somebody to be a homeowner. Somebody.
Is that a vacant right there?
But here's the other thing.
Is that right there vacant?
Well, partially. Here's the other thing. When you
Well, it's
become a
partially
homeowner,
vacant.
first of all, you got to know how to be a homeowner.
Well,
That's a lot. That's another thing.
hey, being a homeowner is a full-time
It's a
job.
full-time job.
Your roof, your toilet,
I had a neighbor move next to me, man.
your backyard, the front sidewalk is all yours.
I had a guy move next to me, and I saw him pull up his pickup truck, and I was getting happy. I said, yeah, he gonna build a nice deck. Oh, I like this homeowner. Man, about 3 days later, man, he had built a 3-story pigeon coop, for his son that's getting out of prison who loves pigeons. So now I can't sit on my deck. Pigeons pooping everywhere, noise, but they don't care, man. And it's a horrible looking pigeon coop, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it before.
Maybe you got to go help him get it right.
Oh, yeah, I help him.
Yeah.
We help
All right.
Well, we talked about crime.
We talked about business. We've touched on the young people.
Here's something we didn't touch on. Politicians in Baltimore have not figured out a way to deal with people with nuisance characteristics.
What
That's
do you,
the thing.
What do you mean?
So a lot of times you may see a group of people stand on the corner, but maybe not one of them selling drugs. That's not what you're really mad about. What you're mad about,
They loud.
they loud,
They making noise.
they making noise, they look intimidating. And you don't want that on your corner. That's the bottom line.
And they don't live on that block.
And they don't even live there. So they come in your neighborhood for 12 hours, then go back out in Woodlawn, wherever they live at.
Well, somebody standing on the corner for 12 hours is doing something other than congregating.
Well, hey. But
I'm glad you said that. Hey, well, let's talk about this. You just mentioned the county. There's this notion that Baltimore City crime bleeds over into Baltimore County.
Yes.
Does Baltimore County crime bleed over into Baltimore City?
Of course. Of course. Of course. I mean, you see them every day. You see them driving in. How many people you see that you know don't live in your neighborhood, live somewhere else, and they just drive through, make their pickup.
But there's a storyline out there in the mainstream media that, Baltimore County murders are up because Baltimore City's. That's what they're indirectly saying to Baltimore because of Baltimore City. All right, Rich, well, we think.
No, let me say one other thing, too. Best believe and rest assured, you can let it or leave it alone. For every ailment in this city that you can find a way to fight, there's a big nonprofit funding someone to fight you about it. You say juveniles are a certain way. There's another group that may say, no, you shouldn't punish them that way. You say something about crime. Oh, no, don't say anything on the corner. You're infringing on their rights. There's a group to fight everything, and they well-funded. I don't care how many community meetings you have.
Who fighting for black people?
Black people, individually. Everybody is surviving, man. People out here trying to survive.
Why don't we come together? Keep watching Be More News.
Why don't we come together?
Yeah.
Now, if you knew that question, it'd be on the front of every magazine in America. But we're going to figure it out. We're not going to give up. We're going to figure it out.
Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.
Love you, Baltimore.